guys, this is Benny from NFT Butler, and today we are looking at the new NFT Butler release version 3. We have now added collection and trade bidding tasks on top of the token bidding tasks. Let's dive into this. So let's first have a look at the new options in NFT Butler. You can currently see my NFT Butler running here. These are token bidding tasks. They are already in the product since months. We have improved them over time, of course. And there is another YouTube video explaining what you can do with token bidding tasks, which will be linked in the description and also at the end of this video. But apart from token bidding tasks, we do now also have a new menu page here, collection tasks. And collection tasks are different from token bidding tasks since they either target an entire collection or a single trait of a collection. So here we can see I'm running various trade bidding tasks. Here I'm also running a collection bidding task, also one on the wizards here. There are 3 different types of borders. There are green borders, which means you're currently the highest bidder on this trade or collection bidding task. Orange means the task is up and running, but it's currently not able to place the highest bid. And we can check this by hitting the stats button here. So here I can see everything with a green border is a bid coming from any of my local wallets. Someone is bidding slightly higher here. I would probably have to change my settings to make sure I end up as the highest bidder on this trade. And another example here, I'm bidding on the Art of Seasons series Sunflower, and stats will tell me I'm currently owning the 3 highest bids, which is also the only bids on this trade for me. You can also search here, so you can search for collections or also trade names. So I could also search for time and I will see anything related to time. You can filter tasks, only showing collection tasks or only trade tasks or all of them. You can also filter by wallet. Each task is assigned to a wallet. And you can also filter by running and pause tasks, highest bidding tasks, so green borders and not green borders. There is also red borders, very rare though. If any error occurs, if the bid cannot be processed or the OpenSea API is not responding right now, then the border is going to be red of those tasks and you will see an error warning icon here to read the error message. On each of those tasks, you can also check the logs, so you can see how it was behaving when bidding the last few times. So here someone else has a slightly higher bid. My maximum bid price is this, and I'm gonna offer my maximum bid price if I cannot outbid this guy here. You can also set collection and trade bidding tasks to pause or play. If they are not having a border, they are not going to be processed by the collection task engine, and if you play them, they will be picked up again. Here you start the entire task engine. So if you hit this button, you will either completely pause the engine or make it start. And you can run up to 20 collection tasks in parallel, which comes on top of the already possible for token bidding tasks. You can download and try NFT Butler for free, and you can scale up to a maximum of these 20 collection bidding tasks. We can also edit tasks here. So just to give you an idea how such a trade or collection bidding task configuration looks like, we assign a wallet to the task, which will be used for bidding. The wallet is added in the settings of NFT Butler as an initial setup step. Then you can enable or disable outbidding. If disabled, you will just go with a fixed price, let's say 0.2 ETH or floor price is slightly higher, so maybe 0.15. You can bid relative to the floor price, so let's say 20% below floor price. But you can also do this in outbidding. So for example here I would bid 25 up to a maximum of 15% below floor price, and whenever the task is being reprocessed every 5 minutes, it will also check what is the current floor price and adjust these settings according to the collection floor price. With this option, you will ensure the task will only process a new bid when you are the highest bidder with this bid at this point in time. This option here will skip additional bids if you're already owning the highest bid. So this will basically ensure there is only one bid on top, and as long as you're on top, you will not bid any more bids. Hard cap bid price means since you're bidding relative to the floor, and the floor can move fast if a whale buys a lot of NFTs, you can say your absolute maximum bid price in ETH. So let's say regardless how the floor price is going to move, if these 15% below floor price exceed this bid price, this is my absolute maximum bidding price. Then you can define outbidding steps. So how much of the total bid value should be added to outbid someone. It's prefilled with 1%. You can also put higher numbers, especially if you are bidding on collections where another or a lot of interactions happen. It's maybe worth to put here something like 5%. Because in the end, a bidding war is nothing else than the max price discovery. So the larger you set these steps, the sooner you will discover if your maximum bid price is actually high enough to outbid everyone else, and if not, others will outbid you, of course. In general, I would recommend to look for trades and collections which are not very heavy competitive, since you can place better bids with larger profit margins, of course, but yeah, it depends a lot on what NFTs you would like to bid on and what catches you fancy. Then also the validity of the bid, so how long should this bid stay active? The minimum validity is 15 minutes, and that's also what we set as a default, since collection and trade bids, they target a large sum of tokens, so you should keep the validity as long as possible and make sure to always refresh your bids according to the moving floor price. Maximum active bids is an option where you can say how many bids should be active at maximum, which is set to 3. So with a validity of 15 minutes, the task scheduler running every 5 minutes and 3 active bids, you will basically make sure you will always cycle those 3 active bids. If you put 1, it will only place 1 bid, and it will wait until this bid expires, 15 minutes, before placing another bid. So here you really control how many bids should be active at maximum. This is also sort of your exposed liquidity on this collection or trade. Someone could accept, or 3 people could accept the 3 bids, for example. Here is also an option floor price cap. So here you can say this task should only run as long as the floor price of the collection moves between those 2 values, or only one value is also possible. NFT Butler is designed to run 24/7 for weeks without having, without needing to be controlled, right? As long as you set these parameters, they will just repeat and wait for bids being accepted. So under these circumstances, this can make sense, right? If you are maybe not on your computer for several days, you can make sure the task will stop if the floor price is dropping or rising behind certain thresholds. And that's it. You can update your task. I'm not going to update mine right now, but the next chapter is going to show how can we actually create collection and trade bidding tasks in NFT Butler. So let's have a look on how we create collection tasks in NFT Butler. So besides the wallet stats, the collection tasks and the token tasks page, we do also have a search page which brings you to the marketplace of NFT Butler. We have currently indexed more than 650 collections on the Ethereum network on OpenSea. And if your favorite collection is not yet part of it, if you're a subscription or a lifetime member, you can add your favorite collection to our search engine. It will take about 1 hour to index a collection and make it available here. So let's first search for collections which meet our filtering criteria. Usually I filter for collections with a minimum floor price of at least 0.2 ETH. Minimum sales volume of 100 items in the last 7 days, just to ensure there is trading going on these collections. I also like to bid on collections with a maximum royalties of 7.5%. This includes OpenSea royalties as well as creator royalties. Here you could also filter for profit margin. Profit margin is calculated as the difference between the floor price, the highest bid, minus the royalties. You can also say minimum collection age should be 30 days. And you can also search for a bunch of other filters if collection bidding is enabled at all. Every collection can enable or disable collection bidding, and the same is true for trade bidding. So now we have filtered our collections here. I can see here I'm already running a collection task. On these I'm not. And you have the trades tray down here, which we are gonna have a look right after this chapter. We have the stats where we can see the floor price. How was the floor price changing over the past 60 days? I like very stable floor prices like these. Combined with a nice sales volume to make sure I can sell my NFT once a bid got accepted below the floor price. And then here I can create token bidding tasks, which are explained in a different video. Here you would place bids on individual tokens and you can filter them by trades or market conditions. And here with this hand, we do have now the new collection bidding task available. I'm not going through the whole configuration and all its options anymore, since it's already covered in an earlier chapter in this video, but let's still create the collection bidding task here. So on Atom Bomb Squad I was bidding for months. I know the collection pretty well, so I will take some risks here. My minimum bidding price is 25% below floor price, and my maximum bidding price is 15% below floor price. I think royalties are like 6% for this collection. It's hidden here, but so this would still ensure a profit margin between 7.5% and 9%, something like that. I will also set a hard cap bid price of 0.2 ETH, since this collection has been going down on floor price quite heavy during the last few months. I will put outbidding step of 3%, a floor price cap of 0.18 and 0.25. So as long as the collection floor price is in this range, the task will continue bidding. Maximum 3 active bids is fine as well, and I immediately start this task. Let's create this one. We can now see a collection bidding task is active, and we can go back to the collection task engine, and here we can see the collection task running. Doesn't have any locks yet, but it will be processed in a few minutes, and I will show you in a second. So here we are, 10 minutes have been gone by, and we can see the logs of my token bidding task. So someone else is bidding higher than we are. We are still bidding with our max bid price. So we have processed 2 offers already at this bid price. Since we have set the maximum active bids to 3, it's gonna process another third one in a few minutes. And also when checking the collection stats, we can see we are here right now. Bid is gonna expire in 9 minutes. The other one will pop up soon as well. And considering the floor price of the collection, this bid here is too risky for me. So I'm not gonna outbid whoever is competing with me here. Still, it can be worth to run these tasks. If you know someone is selling some of his NFTs, he's gonna accept the highest bids first, and your bid can still be on top at a later point in time. So that whenever you configure these tasks, make sure you configure them up to a point where you feel comfortable with the risk and you feel you can make profit from this task, and just let it run like that. At some point, someone will sell you an NFT and you're gonna have bigger profit margins. You don't have to end up as the highest bidder all the time. Awesome. Next chapter is about trade bidding tasks. For trade bidding tasks, we are doing the same. We first go to the search engine and then we search for a collection we like. We can do the same thing again as we did before, just to find some collections. 7.5, here we go. Now we can pick any collection really. And this first button here called Trades will actually drill down into the collection and all its traits. It's loading. So now each of those boxes is a trade value pair. So here, for example, we have is legendary yes. So here we have legendary tokens. We can see there is a total of 10 assets assigned to this trade. The current floor price is 52 ETH. We can also see how many are listed, what are the royalties, how many have been sold in the last 30 days, and what is the average price. And current profit margin would be very high since the highest bid on this trade is not very high. We can now also check the stats and we can see only one guy is bidding at this price, while this is very rare trade. We can also see the last sales history for each trade box. So we can see, okay, this trade has really been traded. Okay, it has been traded in April the last time and never since. And it was always traded. Well, here it was traded around 2 ETH and then it was traded around 30 ETH. But we also saw there is only one listed, so this is a really rare trade. Now, to pick your trade where you would like to do bidding on, I think trade bidding is way more valuable in regards of the profit margin, since on the collection it's pretty much raised to the least profit. On trades, there is not on every rare trade someone bidding already. So on trades you can really be lucky, be the only one bidding on a very rare trade which is still high in demand, and if you get a bid accepted, maybe slightly above the floor price, you can flip it for maybe double or triple the floor price. We can also use all these search options here to filter trades, so we can say I only want to see trades with a minimum floor price of 10 ETH and we only get 2 or 2 ETH. We can list or buy, filter by sales items. Here we can create a token bidding task. Again, here we would bid token by token. We could also multi-select multiple trades and create a token bidding task here. But the new feature trade collection bidding tasks is this new button here, the hand. And now I can do exactly the same thing what I just did for collection bidding tasks, but here I want to outbid the other one. So floor price of this collection is at 0.3. This is a very rare trade. So let's say I bid actually above floor price, at least 30%. I know this can be confusing. The minus 30 tells the system, okay, we want to bid above 30% above floor price, up to a maximum of 100, or let's say 80%. No, the other one had 69, so 90. Yes, up to 90% above floor price to get a legendary imposter Genesis alien. I also set a hard cap price at 0.75. Maximum 3 active bids. Immediately start this task and outbid by 2%. Let's put 1%. He's already very close to my maximum bid price, so I don't have to put 2 big outbidding steps. So let's create this task. As we can see, we have a trade task running now on this one, and we can go to our collection task engine, and we can see we have a new task here. Profit margin looks insane. Let's hope I get one at this price and I can flip it for some decent profit. So it has been a few minutes since we started our trade bidding task here. We can already see we have a green border, which is promising. Let's check the logs. So we can see the current highest offer is this one, and we are outbidding by 1%. We have already placed 2 bids, so let's check. Awesome, we ended up as the highest bidder on this trade bidding task. So let's hope someone will accept our bids here for legendary imposter Genesis aliens. If I could flip it for the current floor price, this would be a huge profit, so let's pray. But I am only targeting 10 NFTs here with this task, so maybe we should create some more trade bidding tasks to make sure we target a wider range of different NFTs, all at the perfect price level. I hope you like what I showed you. If you would like to try NFT Butler, you can download NFT Butler for free on nftbutler.io. You will be able to use the search engine, check out all our data, create tasks. You will just not be able to run tasks without the subscription. You can either buy a monthly subscription to get access to NFT Butler, and with 1 or 2 flips you should already have made more profits than these $90. Or you can go directly on OpenSea and buy one of our very rare lifetime NFTs. We have just burned the total supply down from 1,000 to 200, and we are not selling any more lifetime NFTs at this point. So grab one before it's too late, or just buy a subscription and start flipping with us. We have an awesome Discord community. We do also host AMA sessions every second Tuesday, so make sure to join us, and I'm looking forward to meet you guys. Thank you so much for listening, and have a good night. Bye bye.